In this tutorial, we'll be using Serum to create a grimy, gliding square wave bass sound, just like this. Yes, Quarantine Gang, welcome back. My name's Akito. I'm a London-based DJ and producer, and in today's short tutorial, we'll be creating a square wave bass and using portamento so the sound slides and glides smoothly from one note to another. This tutorial is inspired by the golden era of Grime and Eski, adding some grit to an already dark and greasy sound palette. These sounds commonly appear in early and more contemporary productions of a grimy nature or influence. First things first, let's initialize the preset, giving us a fresh start. Let's go to oscillator A. We want to locate and select basic shapes in the analog wavetable dropdown. Once we've done that, we'll adjust the wavetable position to 4, a basic square wave. Let's bump up the unison voice to 7. We'll also turn down the detune slightly. And also turn down the random phase knob slightly. Give it a bit more volume. And here's how it sounds so far. Now we'll thicken up the sound with the assistance of oscillator B. We'll go to the drop-down menu again and select basic shapes and select wavetable position 4. We'll give oscillator B 5 voices of unison. I'll also turn down the detune slightly and the volume. I'll raise the octave so it plays 2 octaves above oscillator A. Here's the sound so far. Next, we'll edit our envelope 1. I'll start by decreasing the attack. Then increasing its decay. Turning the sustain down slightly. Then increasing the release. Here is the sound now with the edited envelope. Next, let's get into the portamento section. We'll activate the always button and adjust the portamento duration. Let's crack on the filter to get rid of the harshness on the top end frequencies. I'll whack it onto MG low 18 for a steeper curve. I'm going to add some drive and fat as I want the sound to be extra thick. I'll alter the res 2 to bump up some of the top end. Now we'll modulate the cutoff using an LFO on the envelope mode. This will trigger the cutoff once every time a note is played. Let's drag LFO 1 onto the cutoff. The blue light indicates what direction and the amount it is being modulated by. Here's the sound with the modulation on the cutoff. You can also increase or decrease by adjusting the steepness on the curve of your LFO. Turning down the res gives a rounder sound. It's worth adjusting to see what you prefer. Now I'm going to switch on B as well, so both oscillators are running through the filter. It's worth being hands-on and adjusting to get the sound right for you and its context. Now let's enter the effects chain. I'm going to add a hyperdimension to detune and thicken up the sound even further. Now I'm adding an EQ. We use the filter to take out the harshness, but now we'll introduce more top end for a brighter sound that will cut through better. It's worth adjusting and playing about, experimenting to see where you can take your sounds. And if you need any new presets for your Serum plugin, make sure to check out my SoundBank. I've left the link in the description for you. I hope today's video was helpful in your journey of creating sounds from scratch. If you'd like to see more tutorials on Serum, let me know what type of sounds you'd want me to recreate in these tutorials downstairs in the comments. Until next time, please take care and stay safe. Love.
What?